All right, so it looks like some of the stuff we did with the user interface stuff broke some stuff. Got some feedback from Nax, the tester, um, and I think that I'm gonna have to revert some of the GUI changes I made. But and like the more I was thinking about it the other night or last night after I went, like as I was trying to fall asleep, was that I really should. Um, I think it's time to maybe at least, like, I don't have to necessarily overhaul the GUI, but maybe like just do like the OpenGL contact stuff ourselves. Um, but before I even like look at that stuff, um, I think I just want to like power through and like finish this feature because uh, the watch window like nested types feature, just because it's it's kind of a big feature, and like I don't like being in the middle of a feature like that. So let's figure that out. So actually, while I'm at it, well, never mind. I was thinking about changing the stream, the video delay. Um, okay, all right. Well, never mind. I'll focus on just doing one thing and getting it done. So, um, where did we leave off? We left off with, I believe, where did we leave off? Yeah, okay. So this update range thing is causing the child elements to get loaded. And so we step right now. We should hit the thing. Let's run to here. And then we'll run to here. We didn't hit it? Totally expected us to hit that bug. Oh, it's because it's already created, so it's not going to do that. Okay, so let's do... if we just rerun it, it'll create the... It'll recreate the variable for us on GV side. And then if we run to here... And then run to here. No? Did I compile? Is it running? Okay, so there it is, updating the range. Var object not found. Why isn't it doing some int array? There we go. Var create some int array HB7. Set range. Okay, that's good. So we should have gotten a var update. Hold on. Is this the same issue we had yesterday that I thought we were getting because okay, so maybe I was wrong and this um sorry, I was distracted for a minute. So we're not getting children entries, even though we've set our update range. So HV7 sum int array should have children. We set the update range from 0 to 100. So we should at least get some children from that. But we haven't, because why? I don't know. So yesterday we were getting stuff back. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, well, let me just go ahead and uncomment the code that I commented out regarding that, so or related to that. So if we go to spec here and we do var list children. And then we go here, list children. Get this guy. We rebuild. Okay, so, and then what we need to do is we need to restart. Let's run to here. And then we'll run to here. And then we'll hit our thing. Okay, so that's because we're hitting var update. So we'll go here. Okay, so this is what it's choking on right now. And we're getting an update. So where is some int array? It's HB10. Okay, so I guess apparently we do need to list the children. Okay, so all that stuff we did was not in vain, because you still have to list the children in order to get updates for them. That's not in the documentation, as far as I can tell. Like, is it? Let's see. It says that if the child range is requested, it will only affect the current call to list children, but not future calls of our update. Like, this is just saying that they're not coupled together. Oh, fuck. Here, this is what I was missing before. It creates variable objects for them. God damn it. Okay. That was a little subtle for me. Whatever. So, let's see here. Okay, so we still have the question of what to do with how do we get children of children? And that's something we'll address here soon. But and so this is another thing I don't quite understand. Why are you forcing me to list the children, create the variable objects by listing the children, and then, like, right away, you're like giving me the values for it on the next var update? That doesn't make much sense to me. So I don't know. It's like giving us the values twice. Is there perhaps another way to create the variable objects? What is a trace variable? Why is that, like, whatever. This is interesting. I never knew about this. So it's like a reference or a shortcut. Whatever. Okay. Um. Okay, so we need to write a parser for this. We need to figure out what to do. But we also need to so I don't want to so the problem okay, so currently the issue is that the parser is choking on this string HB10. Like it's taking this as the end of the string, and it really but you know but it's I could easily just make it so that it grabs the whole string and saves it, and that's fine. But the problem is that I thought was trying to do something smart by only storing an integer, and so like I'm parsing the integer out. But the real question is, like, what do I really need to do for nested types? Because it's not just the integer that I need to save. It's like this next part, and then like what other subsequent parts it has. So I need to answer that question first before I start changing the parser around. So so what I'm going to do with that is I want to sort of have GDB generate the code that it would get for something like that. Or I wanted to see what it sort of expects, and like, do I need to like create another variable object or whatever. So I kind of want to like just explore the GDB side of things before I actually like parse it for real. So what I think I want to do is have the well, I wonder what would happen. So let's do first of all, we need to do complex type, because that is the only one that'll have like intermediate layers. So start restart. Let's go ahead and run to this line here. And then we will print out CT, and then we'll crash. Great. Okay, so, and just to confirm, what we're getting, it's that it doesn't like see hb1.public. All right, so what I would like to do now is do some experiments here. Um, and it's the first time I've actually done this, so I'm not sure how well this will work. But I kind of want to do like P send to GDB. So send to GDB no async. What all is involved with this? Send to GDB no async. Okay, so we'll do that. P this. Send to GDB no async. And then what we want to do is we want to do a var list children. hb1.public. All values. Where's my mouse? All values. And then hb1.public. Oh, and we need a new line. Okay. And then what we need to do is ignore the rest of the line in order to read it out of the file descriptor. So p this. Actually, no. What we want to do is do asyncs until not. All right. So got that, and then what we're going to do is do ignore rest of the line. Okay. Okay, so that's what we want to do. That's straightforward, which I like. That's fine. That's great. So that's what we need to do. We need to store the strings and yeah. Actually, I think what we want to do is some sort of like linked list. We want to like track it in some sort of like way where we could attach our own data to it, because we're going to want to know if the front end doesn't care about those values or not. All right, so Starting to get a little bit of a headache. Kind of take like a short nap. All right, so let's think this through. Maybe I should grab like one of those drawing programs. Like Milton or something. What does Casey use these days? Gain. Okay. Milton. Is that what he uses? Let's try it out. All right, so download Milton. Windows installer. Is there a Linux version? Porting in progress. It says it builds. I mean, what's left on the progress? Let's grab it. Let's see if it works. Okay, CD Milton. Make. Platform UI scale. All right. Is this like maybe I need like to use a different version? I don't know. This was in 2016. Alright, well, whatever. This is... We tried, we failed. Alright. So, plan 2. It's like white board paint. No, don't. Online whiteboard. There we go. Start drawing. Nice. All right, so let's see. So we have a front end layer that is, okay, so we've got like this barrier, this API barrier. And the basically I want it set up so that I really could just call like get or evaluate expression. So like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Does this thing do text? Yes, it does. All right. So eval expression. Can I make it bigger? Like eval expression. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. Because we don't need you anymore. Can I delete? How do we delete? Trash. No, I don't want to clear the current page. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. All right. Can I move? I want to move. Text. Can I move you? No, I cannot move you. Can I... I don't know. I don't want to put the text there. All right, let's try it again. Eval expression. Okay. And then here we will get rid of that. Nice. Okay, so we've got this GUI layer that is calling into eval expression, and it's returning the expression. I need to get one of those. Hey Emil, how are you? I'm trying to draw today, so I'm making a huge fool out of myself. How are you doing? You just want to like an arrow. You know what? I need like a diagramming program, not a drawing program. I feel like that's what fits my needs. Maybe that'll be like a side project. Okay, when we get back. Oh my gosh, I'm spending too much time on this. This is why I don't diagram things. All right, so we have that. What's going on? All right, so then over here, we sort of got another line that's GDB. Okay, hold on. Is there like an online diagramming or like Linux diagramming drawing tool? Dia. Let's try Dia. Apt install Dia. Okay, well, started pretty quick. That's cool. All right, this might be our solution. Okay, so, well, I get excited about things too quickly. I don't like these lines. How do I turn off these lines? View, show grid, show connection points, show, I don't know, rulers. No, show, I guess these big blue lines are what is messing me up. So, how do I dialogues Python console? This thing has Python in it? It's interesting. Input methods. It has a hex grid. Interesting. Dynamic grid. I don't know. Grid lines. View. Am I nitpicking? Maybe I'll get used to the thing. There's a diagram tree that is like super small. What is this? Interesting. Preferences. Portrait. View. Page breaks. Solid lines. Apply. Visible. Apply. Nice. Okay, that's what I wanted. I just want that. Okay. Maybe that'll be a mistake. I don't know. Okay, so that was page break. So what is going on here? Why are these numbers so big? Am I like off the page somehow? There we go. It's like recenter. We should be in like the low numbers. So here we are. All right. So let's try this again. I'm assuming this will draw a line. Awesome. Nice. And if I don't like where the line is, well, let me put another one. And if I don't, oh, those are arrows. Maybe I don't want arrows. Maybe I want that. It's an arrow. So like, okay. That's fine. So I guess I'm just going to copy paste that. All right. Cool. All right. Nice. I like this. I can like move them around and stuff. And like, I want this line color to be like gray or something. Because I'm weird like that. Okay. So let's get rid of this guy. And let's copy this guy again, move it over. All right, we're getting into it. Okay, so here's the thing. We got the GUI over here. Come on, we need that bigger. Where is like the tools? Am I like maybe I just need to be like zoomed in more? Maybe. Or zoom out. How do you text size? That's got to be a thing. Text. Blah blah blah. Okay. GUI. Yeah, okay. Alright, so we have diagramming. We're at diagramming experts at this point. I would like to maybe change the contents of this text. Yes, okay, we can do that. So, Emil, R. Regis, where are you from? Whereabouts on this gigantic planet do you call home? I live in Indiana, in the country of the United States. Come on. Text, right? GDB, and then humbug. Okay. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, so here are some things that we need to do. We need, when you call var create, we need to do okay, by the way, is this actually saving? I kind of want to, like, before I get too involved in this, it's going to be like, you know, okay, we'll just call it diagram1.dia. Okay, so if we save this, can we like open it again? But it doesn't save our settings. Are you serious? Every time I have to like go, at least I know where it is now. Grid lines, visible. User interface. What is the deal? View, show grid. Clone view, new view. Do I need to? I don't. Whatever. All right. So we need to do var create, and that gets us back our. Okay, so let's do var create, and that gives us back num childs, right? Num childs. Okay. And we are redrawing the screen here. All right. And so then what we have to do is we have to do a set range. All right, and then we also have to do a list children. And we could also, instead of doing list children, we could do var create. So I'll just do like or var create. Actually, there's no way that we could do var create because we have no idea what the children names, expression names are. So we have to do list children. All right, so set range, and then we have to do list children, and then that gets us the child expressions. Is there like a shortcut for this? L for line. Nice. Is it what? T for text? Nice. All right, C for text. And then we're going to do this is going to give us child expressions. Dot. Okay. All right. So that's what we got. Okay. And then I just thought of something. Diagramming is helping me think through this problem. So if we did, oh man, I lost the Twitch dashboard again. Okay, I think it's back. So what the GUI wants to do is just say, hey, render me an expression. So that's what it's going to do. Evaluate expression. Okay, so it's going to call that and then scrub up the screen a little bit. Oh, man. All right. Sorry, I'm distracted. Okay, so got our eval expression, and we're going to give back some sort of like expression struct that's like just packed full of like stuff. We already have that, so we don't need to figure that out. Okay. So in here, we need to like store a list, right? So, because that's how it works. This is just a mechanism for caching the data inside of our process. So we do need some sort of cache. So we're going to have like this structure, okay? We'll call it like a variable cache. Come on. Okay. And then can I like select, can I like drag and select all these things? Nice. Okay, so like if I wanted to give ourselves more room. Nice. This is something you can't do in a drawing program. All right, so we have that. And so this will basically sort of like function through the cache. So we, you know, I'm not sure if this will make sense. And the cache isn't like doing something, but like, you know, if we're adding stuff to the cache, you know, then we're gonna do a var create. All right, so Hmm. I'm not sure that this diagram's actually helping. Let me just focus on the code. Well, okay, so what are we trying to figure out? We want to know, like, how we're going to store this stuff in our cache. I think that's pretty much what we needed to figure out. Primarily. And so I guess the big question is, does this need to be some sort of like elaborate, or can this just be like a list of children? Like one level? Or does it need to be like some sort of tree? I think it has to be a tree. Yeah, that's what we need. Okay, so and it has to store the expressions as text as well. Because yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take a break. So I'll be back here in a minute. A few minutes. So